Ladies and gentlemen, it is so fantastic to see you. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. We have Xiao moderately leveled up to some extent. He's always sad, by the way, except instead of getting patted by this wolf, it's just a spark that kind of just fucks off, and it's honestly less cool. But anyways, regardless. Yes, we have Xiao. I have him leveled up a little bit. I still don't have... Okay, here's the thing. We're going to get into it. There's a new event. We're going to talk about it. But until then, I want to talk your guys' ear off about some Xiao stuff, just to get you guys catched up and up to date. Also, I'll probably try to rush this video. I don't think I can, actually. Well, again, the event that we're going to talk about is kind of cool, but doesn't seem to be incredibly necessary. And it doesn't look like it's like time-gated, but we'll get into it in a minute. But regardless, I was really hoping that for Xiao, it wouldn't be like so cut and dry, and it seems like it very much is. I thought that maybe, and I still probably going to be trying to move forward with Xiao in this kind of build. But yeah, essentially, a lot of people are saying that how you build Xiao is 2-piece Gladiator Finale and then 2-piece Viridescent thing. So basically animo damage and 18% attack buff. You're going to be in a good company if you do that. But then you get 35 extra damage on your melee if you have 4-piece Gladiator set. Now I still knew that it would be much better to build them for animo because that's what plunge damage gets amplified by, and plunge damage has a huge modifier on it, and of course that would be the thing that's going to hit harder. But I was hoping by me going double Gladiator, I could be rewarded with his base attack being increased. And on top of that, I have this weapon that increases his attack speed and helps him with energy recharge. The weapon's just good generally. So again, it's 5-star weapon, first 5-star, love it. Regardless, because this is giving me a slight attack speed bump, I was really hoping that it would actually facilitate me using him just as his base melee. Like use your ult and then just smash. I don't know, because generally speaking, no. It's so much better just to pogo. Jump, pogo, jump, pogo, jump, pogo. And again, why the fucking shit did they make his combo look so cool if all you're meant to do is pogo? It just seems really fucking stupid. Like, I wish they would have made it close to equal, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. Like, you guys can see the modifiers. First hit, 35 damage percentage modifier. What? 48, and 48, and this is level 5. This isn't like level 1, but its plunge damage is 278 damage, and you can pretty much make that happen constantly. So it just seems like a stupid nonsense bullshit thing. But here's the thing: I still think there's some hope for my Xiao build because how this character attacks really fast on a passive level because he's a polearm user and he hits twice in 2 of his combos, and he just can kind of move through his combo really fast. So with that knowledge, I think it's probably there are other characters that make use of fire rate. Those characters are Xiao, water boy basically. The amount of time, the speed in which you attack and you actually hit somebody detonates his ults or his swords for Xiao, but also for Bido, she's the same way. Again, if we go to her ult, yeah, when normal and charge attacks hit, they generate an electric discharge, basically like electric damage. And of course, if you have Waterboy and him, and you're applying swirl or animo, and you're making everything get spread around, maybe that could actually work. And again, this would benefit from having fire rate increase, which Xiao very much does have. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's a world that I could do. Now I'm already planning on building Xiao, but I'm not really planning on building Bido, but I might in the future, because yeah, it seems like that's weirdly the way I'm going. And honestly, I've been kind of in that place for a while where I just make weird fucking builds that are honestly never the most optimal, but they're a fuck ton more fun. And they kind of play into each other more. Just sad that we all can't win. Anyways, regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I'm able to do some damage with my character. He's level 80, by the way, now, which is kind of where you want to bring him. But he's okay. He's got around 46 crit rates. I took a little bit of crit rate off of him because when I level him up to the max point, which I do plan on doing, he's going to get 51 passive crit rate. What the fuck? It's just insane. That's way more than we've seen in the predictions, I think. So they did buff his crit rate increase. At least I think that's the case. Regardless, so that's going to be pretty good. So yeah, again, crit damage is what you're going to mainly want on him. With that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, I still think, yeah, I still think I might just go Animo instead of Gladiator because I could see that working as well, because when I use his alt, I'm still getting the fast fire rate, and I'm still getting like buffed Animo damage, and I'd rather build him, especially with me having energy recharge, 152 energy recharge. He kind of can get his alt back pretty fast. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of debating. Also, to me, it'd be a lot easier to farm artifacts if I could just use 2 of my gladiators and then just farm for Venusaur, whatever it's called. That set, the Animo set, because that one you can actually do a domain specifically to get him back to back and just grind that for whenever you get a good one. And this character kind of definitely does need crit damage, not crit rate. Not crit rate at all. You just need damage. But with that being said, though, where I am like nullified on some aspects, I am also unleashed in others. So, with that being said, I have 11 of these weird void butt plugs. Alright, I got plenty. I got 11. Now, the thing is, upcoming characters such as Rosaria, if she's in the game, she's in the game, we'll be using that material too, so I don't want to go too ham, but I do want to level up his alt, which is the main thing that people are like, this is fucking nutty. This is like real good. Like, hey, look at me, real good. I don't know if I want to level up this. The thing that with this, though, is you do level up that plunge damage, which is the nuts thing. Yeah, you can get that all the way down to like probably almost 40 or probably 380, I bet, without going to like nine level ups. But yeah, I do need to find more blue books, or I don't even need to. I think I could just use some converting to do that. But regardless, we're going to spend 2 of these to get this up to 80. 8%, and I could go more. In fact, no, I can't. I gotta get him, yeah, right, to level 90 before I can take him to the sky and back. But, well, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hiya. Update on Xiao aside, we are going to be checking out a lot of things in this video. I thought Xiao's, like, quest line would actually be introduced. I don't think it is. Although this might be it. I don't know. I think it's just saying that there's a new boss. Yeah, and he drops a lot of shit. By the way, this was a nightmare. Also, I found out how to get dust so I can actually do the conversion thing. It's actually pretty cheap in terms of your blue emeralds, but you do have to spend primo gems and like get characters, and then they give you that blue currency, that blue diamond. And then you can spend that on a bunch of things, and one of those is dust. So it's not as free as you could be, but it's good enough. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, this is the brand new event. This is the camera event. Honestly, I didn't know they were starting this one first. Also, that camera looks broken to shit. But anyways, it's also going to be happening for 6 days. So I'll be trying to get this up to you probably on the 5th day. I don't know if it's going to work in a crazy way. Regardless, we're going to go to his location, and I think we sell him trash, but I can't be sure about it. Back to Xiao, though. I definitely think, because one of the things, the reason why I got Xiao is so that I can have 2 DPSs, Razor and Xiao. And to me, I think it's, yeah, I still need to give, like I gave a lot of artifacts that were Razors to Xiao just to play with him. But I think it's probably even more optimal just in terms of like efficiency to go for like Venusaur set or whatever for Xiao, because yeah, that way I don't have to like farm a whole other Gladiator set for Razor, which Gladiator set 100% works with Razor. So I may just do that. I still think I'll have the plan of like using his attack speed to like make this nightmare of hits, because he hits so fast, especially with this weapon. And if it's every single time you hit, you have a chance of detonating Xinqiu and Bido's attacks. That's pretty huge. Also, electricity and water work really well together, surprisingly. And I can get Zhongli on some passive healing. I can get Chi-Chi if Xinqiu doesn't heal enough. Anyways, hiya! New event. What's wrong with your cameras? Also, there's no voice acting. Feels bad. Camera's not working. It's broken. This particular camera had the latest technology. Prints a photo in a special hue. I can't get it to print out photos properly. Maybe there's a trick I'm not getting. So how about you? You're like a camera person? I dabble. I took a class in high school just to get some credits. It is what it is. I'll do it. Great, thanks. All right. I hate that they're not voice acted. It's just like it makes it seem like a shit quest. You know, you're just like give me my fucking talent books. Okay, God, get away from me. And then you leave. You know, it's like that voice adds so much. Like, oh, it's actually a quest. Like makes your brain turn on. Ooh, this is a time-gated thing. I might have to get this uploaded sooner rather than later. Oh, I'll just have to maybe double upload, and that's the worst. So much content of me. You guys are gonna get, you're gonna OD on your boy Grin, unfortunately, which is definitely a thing. I'm not great. Anyways, what are we doing? Right. Okay, so some people are already taking. Okay, so this is my friends list. I don't mean to brag, but I got a lot of cool people in here. So do I go talk to you? Do I have to have the camera to begin with? Do I really need to, like, is it one photo per gift? Or do I need to get all of those colors? Well, the good news is I have a camera. I don't know if I have the camera. Oh, you probably gave me a camera, right? It's in your, like, talent bar. Also, I've burned through a lot of fragile resin, man. Let me tell you. 56, I had 53. Okay, no, they did give us it. Okay. I'm a lunatic. Thank you. There it is, equipped. So I can just take pictures. Yeah, am I gonna get, like, hurt? Not hurt, but, like, messed with, if that's the case? Great, it moves so fast. What about this? Nothing? How dare you decide what my art is? Trash. But it's like, you have to go find flowers, you idiot. And I'm like, he's mean bastard. You fucking can't. Is this what you want, you dirty, sick fuck? Yeah. Yeah, you would. This is stupid. I'm running around like with a camera and it's like, you just find an item to put in like the area. And I'm like, what area? What item? Like, I'm just sitting here like an asshole, like zooming in. I walk away. It's just, oh man. I feel like there's some people coming up with these events and they're just popping off, and then other people are like, so what if we made them run around and take pictures? Just like, okay, is it gonna be like fun? Or like you just be creative and just try to get some dope ass pictures? And we try to come up with some sort of algorithm that shows like, hey, you're moving around, you're actually trying to get different pictures each time. No, you're doing none of that? Well, oh, today's photo subject, red items. Oh, okay. I just don't read. So that's my bad. Sorry. I know where some red is. Some chili peppers as well as this. Beautiful red. Well, there's orange here too, but that looks pretty red right here. Right here. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Like, no, idiot. You need to take chili peppers because fuck freedom. All right. How dare you? Disgust me. I mean, no, that's bullshit. I was taking a picture of the back of like an enemy's who's covered in red garb head.
Useless.
Also, you need to love yourself more, Xiao. So I think there's a helicopter going overhead. So that's rough. Oh, look at you. Fucking looks like you're roided out over there. Anyways, this is definitely red. I was about to say, ooh. That was creepy, by the way. I thought someone was gonna jump out and scare me. But oh my god, look at it. Oh, red. Kill me. It's like, how dare you? You already scanned this, and I'm just like, well, I mean, you know, eat me. But if you need all of the colors to accept one of like the system's special things, that's pretty shitty. It's orange, yeah. Okay, fine. God damn. So does this work twice? Or is it like, hey bitch, we know what you're doing. Nope, we just gotta find a bunch of chili peppers. Oh, this is super chill then. Easy peasy. Also, I might as well yoink these. Thank you kindly. Alright, yeah, I know where a lot of these chili peppers are. Unless I didn't mark it on the map, which I think I did. And with Xiao, / mostly Venti, because he's got like flight speed and all that stuff, we're gonna kill this. Alright, we got this in the bag. Also, we're gonna do that. It's not exactly worth it, but it is what it is. Also, look at our immaculate wings. Our wings are heaven sent, alright? Also, I hear some very creepy, freakish whistling, and I don't know if I'm down. I would argue I am not. Could absolutely be horrid, but also there's some like flamey bits as well over there, but this should work if I wasn't getting attacked. Do one of those. That's I gotta force myself out of that habit. Also, I didn't mean to charge. I did not mean to charge. Best Xiao gameplay. I'm in him for like 2,000. So again, it's not bad, especially with the fire rate that we have. Like Razor hits for like 7 on a good hit, but at the same time, Xiao doesn't. But that's also because he hits so fast, and when he does crit, he hits for like 2,000. So if you can get that crit rate up to be where that's like where what you're hitting all the time. Oh, don't collect the thing, me. Yeah, geez. Right, here we go. Nice, got a gold one. Go team. Pow, blue one. Purple one. As Seems like it's entirely random, the ones you're getting. Okay, we're all filled up. Got it. Also, hey, Chi-Chi. Fadoosh. Might as well grab these. Might as well. Let's show you guys some more Xiao gameplay. This is gonna be excessive at best.
Right. Think you can get away?
Disappear.
What the hell happened there? Why didn't I impact? So you do hit people when they're up in the air as well. So again, it works with Venti pretty well. But yeah, his like regeneration is just kind of strange, all things considered. As for his like healing, it's pretty chill. Again, I have Chi-Chi who can just basically do that, and then he becomes full health because he has such a little HP that your healing is actually like, yeah. But that's also why he's kind of like a glass cannon, which is why it's hard for me to think of a build with outside of his him like having that kind of weird power rating. Sorry, power protection with Zhongli's shield. But yeah, that's why again, Xingqiu, buddy, come home. But I don't have the sacrificial sword yet for Xingqiu, but that's why I'm hoping the next weapon banner, well, not the next weapon banner would have it. But you know, claim fortune that. Yes. Ooh, I actually got the bare minimum, so it does look like you have to have all of them. Rough. Really rough, actually. Big yikes. Unfortunate. I got a lot of reds. I think everyone got a lot of reds, though. So, it just seems like a bit of a nightmare. But anyways, look at us go, our materials. Oh, I see. So there's a... Really? That sucks, dude. Possible rewards were 12 experience books, free material, or money. Money would have been way better than the fucking rocks that we got. But even still, goodbye. But I'm kind of stuck right now, man. I don't know if I should just level up Xiao's. I think I probably should just level up Xiao to level 90, which is a hell of a thing, especially with the XP books. The XP books is what's gonna kill me, you know. But even if I could just get him over this hurdle, that way he gets 51 crit rate on a passive, that's just gonna make him like insanely consistent. And yeah, and then I'll start maybe working on, like, again, I feel like the more I think about it, the more I think I need Razor to also have a good gladiator set. So if I can take the ones, yeah, basically I just farm some like this set, and like as much as I don't know, it would be nice for his like basic attacks to be just as powerful. But I think again, if I'm using his alt to chain back-to-back alts, then I think it's gonna be fine. And yeah. Maybe not, but again, I still think the combination of Xingqiu plus Baido, her alt, in combination with him, it would just be huge. Because again, they both scale off of attack or how quickly you attack your enemy. And with Xiao, he attacks so quickly, especially if you start hitting an enemy. Like this thing gives you an increased attack speed when you actually contact with an enemy, I believe. Let's read it. I don't know. I think that's how it works. Increase crit rate by 8 and increases normal attack speed by 12. Okay, so no, that's just always on it. So this weapon just will always attack faster. Yeah, so it's always going. The thing that's a chance-based thing is whenever we score a 50% chance to throw like a vacuum blade every 2 seconds, which is pretty solid. Love it. I will say one thing that is annoying is that dash that he has isn't exactly like a dash. Like I thought it would be a really good movement ability, but he kind of like ends it in a full stop, which is annoying. So he'll do this. And then you see that there's that moment where he's leaning back and then he moves forward again. So it's still like this being like this stagger almost where like you lose speed and you're like, what the fuck? God damn you. Move faster. Or Albedo. Anyways, craft. So now we actually should be able to level up our 1 weapons. Unless I upgraded the wrong thing, which totally might be a thing. Let's see. I did not. Boom. Alright, so now he is now operating with purple books in mind, which, ooh, but I need purple-sided slime, which I can convert and get, but yeah. Again, I was just really hoping that he would be more than just Pogo. Like they would be like Pogo would be the best, but his like base attack would still be viable. It doesn't even seem close, at least to me right now. But anyways, but again, the only way that I think could make like Pogo less strong is the idea that you can Pogo and not get any sort of buffs from like Xingqiu or Baido, whereas you could get buffs from Baido and Xingqiu if you do your basic melee combat. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But also, I think it's not bad taking like a 35 extra damage on your normal attacks away, and in place of that, you just put Animo damage, that 15% buff, because it's not as good, but at least then Razor could also like take back some of his artifacts and kind of still be able to survive, you know, and not just be kind of sketchy. But it does seem like Xiao, all things considered, if you can just get any artifact that you have that has high crit damage, you can get around 50 to 60 crit rate, and you just get everything else into crit damage. That's all you kind of need. You can get you can start hitting for 30,000 per plunge if you just get a bunch of that without even thinking about like the Venecer set or like Gladiator set. What is it? Viridescent. Viridescent. I just keep saying set. It's like go fast and commit. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is this event. I'm sorry to kind of drag it on there, but yeah, honestly, I think it's very underdeveloped. It's just supposed to be a little tiny event, but even still, it does also seem like you could go a whole day without getting the right resource, which is why it's so important to actually have a good friends list. So if you needed to, you could jump on and be like, hey guys, does anyone have like a brown card, please, or a yellow card or a blue card? Also, I don't like that it's on an 11-hour cooldown. I hate when they do shit like that, because what happens if you just can't? If you don't have enough time in the day to jump on, you're less valuable than a person who makes a point every day to do it? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of shit. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, I will try to get this out to you sooner rather than later. I do think I'll be one day behind just because I gotta upload the current video sooner than this one. Yeah, it just sucks a little bit. Anyways, I'm sorry. It's just the way things happen. Again, I don't have I'm not 100% uptime yet. Hopefully I can be, or just sometimes I make 2 videos that are like again, it's where we got Xiao. So if I force this one ahead of the other 2, then it would just make it really confusing, you know? Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have got any tips or tricks about Xiao and I'm way off, maybe my build with just attacking could be totally viable, let me know. Yes, thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button to my right, as well as 2 videos further that way. Thank you again for your time, and goodbye.